welcome to my channel. My name is Helen. I'm a teacher and an ESL instructor living and working here in the United States. In this video, I will be more than happy to present my colleagues who will share very important information about the textbooks they like to use teaching people from all over the world. Let's start listening. I hope you'll enjoy it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Mr. Salahi, thank you so much for letting us ask you a question.
Sure.
Sure, okay. So it will be okay, great. It will be a question about a perfect textbook, which has some real life situation, that will definitely work. So in the real life. Okay, so
Okay, my name is Mahmoud Salehi. I'm an ESL instructor, and I would definitely recommend, picture dictionary
for beginners.
For the students who are, just trying to learn English, the correct English, and it's really helpful.
Okay.
I definitely recommend that.
Okay, so what is special about this picture dictionary?
Well, actually, when you actually check this dictionary, you can find pictures and the correct words, under the pictures, and also it gives you, examples of the words that you actually already checked.
Okay, like mini dialogues?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for example, if a student doesn't know how to pronounce these words?
They have, actually, it has a CD. A CD comes with it, and they can actually check the CD.
Yeah, but mostly it has some songs.
Yes.
So Cambridge Dictionary online?
Probably, I'm not sure, but usually, it has to be learned under the supervision,
Okay.
with a teacher.
Okay.
So if you want to learn the correct pronunciation, so
you need guidance.
yeah,
you
exactly.
need some guidance.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. No.
My colleague was speaking about this picture dictionary word by word, and you can find it in Contacte on the wall.
Okay.
Hi. How are you doing today?
I'm very well.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. Okay, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Kenneth Gilks, Mr. Gilks,
Okay.
or just teacher, as my students call me. And I'm teaching ESL at the University Interactive College of Technology. And one of my favorite books for the reading, vocabulary, and writing class is the Weaving It Together series. Why do I like it? Because a lot of the readings are very interesting. There are a lot of pictures in the book and a lot of helpful topics for the students as well. And
so it's just for teaching reading, writing, and vocabulary. So it can't be used as a universal textbook for developing all of these skills? Can it be used for developing all of the skills, like speaking?
No, this book is mostly used for, it has vocabulary, practice for vocabulary and for reading comprehension type questions. There's a lot of closed exercises with multiple choice where the teacher can gauge if a student is understanding something that they've read before they have an exam.
Okay, so it is a perfect reading to develop some certain skills, but not all the skills.
This is a book that's specific for our RWV class.
Oh, okay. And so can you think of any textbook which will be of big help to develop all of the skills?
Oh, yeah. The Venture series is very good because it's online. As far as the teacher goes, there is the online version of the book, and so the students have a copy of the book that they'll have in hand on class, and I can also project it on the board.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, can you introduce yourself, please?
Kenneth Tisdale, ESL instructor here at Interactive College of Technology here in Chamblee, Georgia.
Oh, Thank you for letting us ask you questions. Okay. So
Okay.
which book or textbook is the best one, or textbooks?
Okay. I highly recommend two books.
Okay.
These. The first one, Mastering the American Accent.
Oh,
If you want to teach students how to pronounce words and use American pronunciation, this book is excellent.
okay.
This book teaches everything you need to know about sounding like an American. It also gives specific instructions for each particular native language and the difficulties that each student has,
Huh.
the errors that they produce in making English. So it has very good exercises in that. You have CDs that you can listen to, and to listen to American accent production. This book is
I'm
also,
sorry. Would you recommend it for students of all levels?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. You can use this book for beginners to advanced. So
Okay.
it's excellent.
Okay.
This book also, English Conversation.
Oh.
Excellent book. This book teaches grammar, teaches basic conversational skills, and it teaches writing. The book is structured in the way that each chapter has a conversation at the beginning of the chapter. As such, for instance, you have a conversation at the beginning of the chapter, and words and phrases are in bold, which are phrases and words that the typical ESL student may or may not understand. As you go through the chapter outlines the meaning, definition of each phrase and word that may produce some difficulty for that student. At the end of each chapter, you have exercises that work on grammar, writing, sentence production, using normal everyday phrases, idiomatic phrases that the
Wow.
students may or may not understand. Is an excellent resource. So,
But it's not for beginners. No.
you know what? This is probably more for intermediate to advanced, but you could probably modify it in some way to fit beginners.
But it is, again, it is teaching American English, not British English or international English.
There are many phrases in here that are typical of American English production. So, but I think that British students could use this as well if they wanted to.
Okay.
But yes,
Does it have some listening exercises?
this book does not. It does not have listening exercises, but like I said,
So
it's
this is a combination that you have
yes,
advertised.
combination of both. If you
Okay.
if you have both of these books, you'll be excellent ESL instructor.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Many of the teachers at this college use the Clear Speech book for teaching pronunciation, but in my opinion, this book here is very complete. It teaches everything you need to know about standard pronunciation as well as American English pronunciation,
Thank you
and
again.
specific for each culture as well.
Yeah, it was very useful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey. Hello, thank you so much for saying yes and trying to help teachers all around the world to understand what textbook they should take. A perfect one. But first, introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Hello, my name is Courtney Talley. I am an ESL instructor here in the United States. I have been teaching for about 5 years, but ESL particularly about 3. And today I have been asked to present a textbook that I feel is very useful for ESL instruction.
Good.
Okay, the textbook that I'm going to talk about
Shall
is
we do
one
it?
from the Weaving It Together series. This is Weaving It Together 2 from the National Geographic Learning, Cengage Learning series. I want to preface this by saying I don't believe there is one perfect textbook. No textbook can replace the know-how, that instinctive intuition that teachers have. But this one does a very good job at, number one, hitting many domain areas. So it is a reading and writing book. but it provides opportunities for discussion as well, and of course, discussion, talking, that and also involves listening. Each
I'm
article.
sorry, what about grammar?
Grammar, yes, there is a little bit of grammar in here. It does weave it together, as the topic says,
Yes.
into the lessons, but very loosely. Grammar is not the main focus, unless it's something that is central to the understanding of the particular article that's being presented. So essentially how it's broken down, there is a story or like a little article that the students have to read with some vocabulary that goes along with it. And the vocabulary is presented in context. So it encourages the students to learn English through English, drawing upon their prior knowledge. It gives opportunity for discussion, opportunities for eliciting that vocabulary in exercises, and then also talking further about how it relates to their personal lives, giving them discussion topics to relate the activity to their own experiences. So that's of course where the teachers know-how comes in, how to build a good rapport with the students so that they are able to use this textbook effectively. Very good colorful illustrations, very lively and vivid stories that are very interesting, featured in places all over the world. And my students get excited if it talks about something that is close to their culture. And here at the school where we work, there are a variety of students from many different backgrounds. So I really, really love this book. Like I said before, there's no perfect textbook, but this one comes pretty darn close.
Okay, well, I'm so bad. I'll ask you a question. Okay, so is there anything you don't like about this textbook?
About this textbook in particular?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. It probably depends on how you use it. Now, it does build upon teaching students how to write effectively, a very well-structured essay. However, it breaks it down into pieces.
Summarizing everything what you have just told us, the idea that stuck in my mind is that any textbook we use, it won't work without a teacher who's like a key. So if the teacher opens the key, I don't know, am I right? So
I would agree.
we are the keys.
Yes.
We are the keys to open any textbook. And the better we understand students, the better we can change the presentation of the material or like this.
I agree. It's all about adapting to your student population. One thing that teaching has taught me, you never get the same group of students twice. Yes. I have a course I'm teaching now. Is the exact same course. I teach it in the morning and in the evening. Completely different set of students.
I have such 3 groups.
Yes. The dynamic changes with different groups. You're getting different personalities, different human beings.
Different countries,
different cultures, different language groups. So you have to adapt. As you said, teachers are the key. You have to have that teacher's intuition to know how to roll with the punches with the student population that you're serving in that moment.
Good luck. See you next time. Bye.